What's up YouTube? I'm Grace. This is my second video on YouTube. The last video I did was a makeup look similar to this using all mostly drugstore products, and today I'm recreating the last look but using all high-end makeup. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, so the one thing I'm going to be using, which is drugstore, is this Wet n Wild color correcting thing. I've had it for a while and I've never really used it, so I kind of just want to try it out with this look and see if it really makes a difference. So I'm going to be using just the green on all the redness on my face, and then the yellow under my eyes because I have really dark under eyes. Now that I look like a complete freak, I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to go over it to make the color less vibrant. Okay, so I blended in the concealer on top of the green color corrector, and I'm not going to do the yellow until I do my foundation, which is next, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade 0.5, and I really like this foundation because it's a very full coverage and it's oil free, which is pretty nice. Okay, so I'm noticing as I'm blending in my foundation, you can still really see the green on my face everywhere. So I don't know if it's just how light this foundation is or if I just put on a lot of green, but I'm just going to put on a little bit more foundation to try and cover it up. Adding that little bit more foundation really did cover up the color correcting like really nicely. It almost like, I feel like I don't even need to conceal under my eyes. Should I? Alright, just a smidge. Alright, so to conceal under my eyes, as always, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in shade Fair Beige. Okay, next to set my face, I'm going to be using the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten in the shade Porcelain, and I love this powder because it's just so good that it has like the pink and it's just so light, so it goes like perfectly with my face. Next, for my brows, I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Brow Powder in the shade Universal Taupe. And basically, just like last time, I like to take it, start right at the beginning, draw a straight line, and usually the straight line takes you right to the arch. Dang, wow, look how good that looks. And then draw little strokes for the tail hair. And then blend it all in. Once I'm done brushing them all out, no matter what, I still use the e.l.f. gel to set them in place. Next, moving on like the last video, it's time for bronzer, blush, and highlight. And again, I'm using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I've used this a couple of times. I'm getting the hang of it. I like it a lot. Next, for blush, I'm using a Laura Geller blush like last time. This time I'm using Tropic Hues because it's easier to pronounce, and I really like it. Now I'm using my e.l.f. Kabuki face brush to blend it all in. And now for a highlight, I'm using a Becca highlighter in the shade Opal, and I'm really sad because I dropped it one time. And it's all shattered, and I haven't gotten to fix it yet, but like, so sad, I know. Okay, so next, moving on to the eyes, recreating the last look. I wasn't sure which palette I wanted to use, if I wanted to use the Naked 3 or this other palette I had, but I've come down to using this one, which I love, the Tarte Tartiest Pro palette. This palette, oh, it is just so beautiful. Like, I love those colors. Gorge. Okay, just like last time, I'm using the shade Classic in this palette as a base shade to start us off. And cover the whole lid with that. Okay, next for the crease, I'm going to be taking a mixture of the shade No Filter and Mod. To darken up the outer corner, I'm going to be using the dark purple Vamp, and I'm just going to blend that out with my MUA Professionals All Over Shadow Brush. going back in with my big Real Technique brush again and the shade Classic to blend that all in. Okay, so I've been blending out this eyeshadow on this eye is just not working for me today. Like this one's fine, I guess, but I've been blending this one out for like 20 minutes and I'm just not getting it to go to where I want it to look like, but I'm giving up at this point and moving on. So next, to put the shimmer on my eyelid, I'm going to be using the shade Minx, which is like, it's just so beautiful. I love this color. I love this palette. Then to add a little shimmer in the corner and under the brow, I'm going to be taking the color Glam, which is the lighter gold, to add a little bit of color. Okay, so that finishes our eyeshadow look, and next is time for eyeliner, which is my favorite part ever. Today I'm using the Stila, like literally never comes off eyeliner. It's called the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid. It's just, you just put it on and it never comes off. I love it. Because I don't know what it is, but this side it's not working for me tonight. Like my eyeshadow is not blending, my wing is not coming out good. So we're just gonna keep moving on and go on to mascara. And today I'm using, I think I used this in the last video, the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express. And I don't have any high-end mascaras, which I don't know. Every time I go to the store and I get, like, anytime I need new mascara, I just try out a new one. It's always like drugstore, like, I don't know. Mascaras all seem the same to me. And now to finish the look off is lips, and today I'm going to be using this Stella, what is this called? Stay All Day Liquid Lip, and it is in the shade Bachi, and I love it so much. This girl was wearing it at Sephora, and I was like, oh my god, I love that. What is it? And it was a free sample, so I was like, yes. And I just love this color so much. Okay, well, that's it for today's look. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye! Here we are again. Time for a thumbnail. What's it gonna be? Last week's palette? This week's palette? Did I get it? I hope I did. Thumbnails. It's the only part that people click on. Well, bye. This lipstick tastes like grape bubblegum. I like it.